face is the enforcer. He's going to foul often, going for rebounds and blocks. If you choose him, make sure you also pick a good outside shooter. A crowd favorite, Bomber is your best playmaker. He can pass and has good touch on his jump shot. Despite his size, Zap is a finesse player who likes the perimeter game. He's best suited for 2-on-2. She can't shoot from the outside, but legs can steal the ball and feed a teammate. Her quickness makes up for poor shooting ability. Finally, there is the Wiz. He's also a master at the brick shot. However, he makes good decisions with the ball and picks up a lot of steals. Select him for 2-on-2 every time. Now let's see some of the players in action. Our first contest is something of a mismatch. The computer-controlled jammer is squaring off against Mr. Doc. When shooting for possession, wait for the arrow to float directly above the rim. When it does, quickly hit the B button to shoot. Begin each game with an overall strategy. It's a mistake to try to beat the computer play for play. Thinking like a basketball player is also a mistake. Hoops is a game that exists in its own dimension. It has no real-world counterpart. So play within its limits. Don't impose your style on hoops. Instead, shape a strategy based on the game's idiosyncrasies. Steals are as much a part of hoops as the jump shot. There is no way to avoid being victimized. Your only course of action is to get it back. Keep pressing the A button when defending. Height has nothing to do with rebounding in hoops. Being at the right place at the right time does. Anticipate where the ball is going to drop off the rim. Slams are easily the game's most gratifying shots. If you're in the paint, hit the B button and up you'll go. Hit B again to stuff it through. One of Bomber's best shot locations is remarkably the lower left corner of the court. Release the ball at the peak of his jump. Your timing is crucial. You can draw the charge by anticipating a ball handler's next move. Stand in front of the dribbler and the call might just go your way. To block a slam, you need to be close to the goal. Hit the B button as soon as you think your opponent is going up. For an easy bucket, pass over the defense to your man down low by pressing the A button. Then quickly take the shot. It's usually an easy 2. However, don't forget to defend against the lob pass as well. It's just as easy to get burned. Even if you get there too late to prevent the slam, you still may get a shot at the rebound. Run down under the basket and wait for the miss. Each of these player combinations represents solid 2-on-2 teams. Zap's outside shooting goes well with Leg's inside game. On the other hand, the Wiz's playmaking and Barbie's balance make them tough to beat. Always try to pair off a solid playmaker with a good inside man when going 2-on-2. Remember also that when choosing your team, the player selected first will handle the ball to begin each play, so select your point man first.
To the game. Get Tengen RBI Baseball, the only video game licensed by the Major League Baseball Players Association for your Nintendo. It's you and the pros. For Roger Clemens Jr. Flash Vince Coleman the steal sign. Let Gibson swing for the fences. It's going, go! RBI Baseball, the one the pros pitch.
Trevino's Fighting Golf is every bit as amusing as the man it's named for. You get to play every aspect of championship golf without ever leaving your chair. Before playing around, let's check out the practice mode. This option gives you a chance to get a feel for the game. First, choose your player. Amy has pinpoint accuracy. It's Jumbo who packs the most power. Play each golf. Here, Big Jumbo is practicing his tee shots. Except for putting, all shots are made by pressing the A button to start the backswing, a second time to begin the downswing, and once more to make contact. For a straight shot, stop the swing on the arrow. To hook, make contact just right of the arrow. When choosing the course, note that the Japanese course features a lot of trees and water. If flatlands and longer holes are more your style, opt for the USA course. Before teeing off, read the advice provided on the screen. Use this information and the map to plot your strategy for the hole. Make note of water hazards, dog legs, bunkers, and trees. With the white cross displayed, press the A button to select the course views. These close-ups can help you plan your route to the green. Use the cross to aim your shots. Here, Amy smacks her drive right down the middle of the fairway. Putting is as crucial in this game as it is in real golf. Learn how to hit the A button quickly to avoid overhitting. Also learn how to read the slopes of the green. The hash marks show the direction and height of the grass. In Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf, stroke play is scored conventionally. He who scores the lowest 18-hole total wins. Nassau rules, however, are based on points, which are awarded in increments of 10 for winning holes. Points are also earned in the driving contest and the near-pin contest. This drive elicits a celebration south of the border style. Here, Super Mex collects his spoils for a winning drive of The type of rough you're hitting out of should determine which club you use. A long iron should only be used in light or deep rough. There are 4 types of rough that appear in the game. Super rough, the heaviest, only appears on the American course. The 4th type is heavy rough. Here, Amy foolishly selects a 4-iron in super rough. That's too much club to try to loft the ball clear of hazards. Thus, she is only able to knock the ball a mere 42 yards. Hitting out of bunkers is tricky. If it's a bunker near the green, use a sand wedge. If you're beached in light sand, use a long iron for distance. Here we join Miracle Chozuke on hole 1 of the Japanese course. Notice the water hazard. Note also that the game will always suggest which club to use. However, it may or may not be the best one for your particular golfer. So don't hesitate to overrule and select a different club. Whatever you do, don't dink the ball into the water. It'll cost you 2 strokes, and it makes your player mad. The lost ball cost Chosuke the near-pin contest and 10 bonus points. Press the Start button at any time for a look at the scores. The top half of the scorecard shows the number of strokes for each player. The bottom half displays players' status in the Nassau game. Totals for Nassau are posted after 9 holes. Team USA's quest for the championship begins with a rival group of American All-Stars. Beat them and represent the U.S. in World Cup competition.